Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more Cities XXL. Meet me back in Pakistan where last time we started expanding into the ocean. Oceanic Pakistan was born, even though the people on it are absolutely miserable and have nothing to do with their lives, aside from running around attacking poor dogs that look slightly genetically modified. In fact, extremely, looking at the size of that dog's face. And they also have the ability to disappear, which is obviously a thing. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing with our city. We're also going to be taking a look back at what we've achieved and everything else, because unfortunately for some, fortunately for others, this series is coming to an end today. This is due to a multitude of things on my channel. I want to move on to new and bigger, better things. We're also giving this a good run for its money. It's been 15 episodes. I know we didn't fill the entire map, but that was never really my massive aim. There's a few areas of the game that I have yet to explore, such as coastal sort of holiday stuff and things like that, but it's always something that we can come back and revisit in the future. Main reason that I'm not going to be continuing this series is because, frankly, I find it a bit fiddly, and I feel like I could perhaps do better on different simulation games. This one, it's taken me a while to get used to. Maybe through fault of my own, because I've not spent the time trying to figure it out. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe we should move on. It feels right now to move on. So that's what we're going to do. However, looking at what we've done, we've actually got a population of almost 350,000 people, which is pretty damn epic. We have actually covered quite a lot of the map if you look at it in perspective like this. There's not masses left. We've almost done half, almost. I guess actually we haven't done half, but you get what I'm trying to say. And we've explored most of the areas of the game. We are now heavily in the positive cash area because I found a lot of those specific buildings that you could build, the sort of specialist buildings I should say. So like if you want your city to specialise in business and offices, things like that, they have a heavy outflow of cash when you put them down, which I did not realise at the time. So what we've done is we've got rid of those and we've placed down our lovely Food Production Institute of Agriculture, which is going to help our specialisation in producing money from our food, which is absolutely lovely. So we figured out finally how to make money in the game, which is lovely, lovely indeed. Still got a few problems with the general environment, people not wanting to move in due to satisfaction being low in different areas. I did try to sort this out over here last time, although I'm not really sure whether it's had the effect that I want. I still don't completely understand satisfaction in the leisure area of things, because if you keep putting down leisure, this is what I don't get. Maybe I'll figure this out one day. But if I keep putting down leisure, it doesn't seem to improve it to the point where it goes green in the area. It goes sort of a brighter yellow. I guess we could try this out. Let's put down one of these. Do people want go-karting? People probably don't. They won't go karting, it's fine, right? So that's now a nice dark yellow. And then if I put down another one of these, what is this? Small leisure. If I put one of these down here, it's now a dark yellow colour. So then what do they want to make it go green? This is what confuses me. Because like all other things, if you put down a fire station here, for example, and another one here, they're going to sort of work together and make the satisfaction for fire safety green in that area. Which is why it confuses me. So like a heliport for some reason will make everyone really happy. But nothing else will. I guess this would, but then you end up... I could imagine if you're just trying to get a small pocket of residency up to green level satisfaction, if that's even possible, it's just going to cost an absolute shit ton of money, which I just don't see as being viable. So then how do you ever make leisure satisfaction higher? And shop satisfaction requires resources in the city, which is people and other things. But obviously if you need... This is what confuses me. I just don't get it, basically. If you need shops in an area for people to move in, but the shops won't build because there aren't people in the area to move into them to work, then it's like a deadly cycle, isn't it, of it never being viable. I'm confused. Oh wow, look at this graphical glitch here, that's nice. What is that? What is going on? What is this? But yeah, aside from that, I always sound like I'm complaining about the game. I think it is definitely worth a go, especially if you're into the micromanagement side of things, like sorting out all these little problems and like looking through menus and trading certain amounts of like resources with other cities that perhaps you have built, or the other default city. I can't remember what it's called, Omnicorp or whatever it is. That might be from SimCity actually. Then this is a good game to go for. I think it is really, really good. I just think... Oh, there's a dump here. Where's my other dump? Did I put my other dumps here? Why have I got two dumps? This dump is rubbish. Let's delete it. I didn't realise I had a small dump there. That's why I built this massive one. But yeah, I would definitely say this game is worth a go. After all, this was a nice little taster of me playing it, so who knows? If I ever can be bothered, I will come back and play it again. So construction costs, the hotels as well. I know this helps with business, because for some reason people in business want to come and stay in these areas. But then, I don't know, I don't quite understand. So we've got a security satisfaction low over here. I think what we can probably do is let's see if we can put down one of these, small security. This will do. If we can put this over here, that should cover this area. Possibly. We'll need another one soon, won't we? We'll always put one here. Start expanding security. I mean, start expanding the houses over this way. Sounds like a good idea. What else is wrong over here? See, that's what I mean. We're actually pretty close over in this area to complete perfection with everything. So it's just leisure satisfaction in this area, which was a bit rubbish. Achievement 1! 200 points. I don't know how you look at how many overall achievements you've got. Is it in here? Menu trophies? City statistics? I guess this must be it. Well, yeah, here we go. Wow, okay, so we got quite a lot. That's quite nice. Good gauge of how well you're doing, I guess. Number of offices, 30,000 even. Well, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't done in terms of the achievements. Decrease production of retail goods. Never. Trophies. Oh, that's the thing I just clicked on. God, I'm such an idiot. And of course this is how you get to your trading panel as well, which is something that I really have been struggling to find forever. They should have maybe not put it in here, because I always looked at this menu and thought that this was just like the saving options and the game options. But no, they've actually put things that are quite useful in there, which I did not realise at all. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put down some more elite housing. And we're going to put down some more of it over here, because I feel as though we need some more elites in the town. In our city. In our shitty. Shitty bang bang. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put down some here. Apparently this is... What's wrong with this road? They don't like it. Can we do it like this? There we go. Perfect. So looking at this, everything is low. So if you start putting down small blocks of houses, you have to like almost cater to literally everything in that small area, don't you? This is the problem that I've faced. I don't really understand how you're supposed to do this effectively whilst maintaining a positive income of money. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I mean, like, looking at this, we've got fire station is fine. What is this? Oh, security. Okay, education could be better. I guess we could go for a school. They probably want high school. No? Okay, a multi-purpose station. Private school. Oh my god, it looks like Hogwarts. I don't think private education is quite like that, but that's fine. So that's what I mean, it's actually quite high in satisfaction for all of these different utilities, but for some reason it's saying that the access to these utilities in this area is low in all of them. I don't quite understand why that is. It has a bad reputation amongst elites, so you'd have to fulfill these things. Electricity is too expensive, this is the thing we've always had problems with. I guess what we could do is just put down some more electricity. Put down one here. One thing that I'm questioning as well is whether this yellow area that's created by these electricity pylons is the area of electricity that it's providing, or whether that is the area that it is... I don't know. I don't know what it is. What is this? What is this? So we'll put one down here. And I guess we can also put down one... Put down one in this area? Anywhere? So yeah, so that seems to have covered that area for electricity now as well. I guess we could put one down here. And also one down here. I mean, these don't cost too much per turn, and I guess if they're going to increase the amount of people that are going to come to Parkistan, then it'll be worth it. It's strange, it seems like it lets you put down these pylons wherever you want, but then for some reason it stops you in certain areas. Whatever. Whatever. So put down one here as well. Guess we can put down one here. This should give us pretty good coverage of electricity, shouldn't it? I think if we put down one in the middle here as well, this should sort out any energy problems that we've got. And we can put down one here. Right, so... that all looks fine to me. If we've got complete energy coverage from these, that sounds pretty damn good. Okay, so level of activity is low. Now this is another thing. Is there a specific area in which electricity pylons should or shouldn't be placed? Like, for example, why have these ones not gone yellow yet? Is that because it's behind this mountain? Level of activity. 0%. Why? Why is there 0%? Wind engine. I don't know. This confuses me. One other thing that I really don't understand, this is an episode of me, it's like a confessions episode of me not being intelligent enough to play this game. But what I don't understand is how you're supposed to get leisure, health and fire services, education, etc. to the water areas. Because there aren't like a water equivalent of these, unless you can build like a platform. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That was a terrible... Oh wow, you can build like properly massive bridges across the water. That's pretty cool. Look! Wow! That is really cool. Can we just do it for the sake of it? Where can we connect to? Not many places. Okay, well there's no point in doing that. That is one thing about this game. God, I'm losing my words. That I really like about this... one thing about this game that I really like is that you can actually place down some quite cool road patterns. Because you've got the extra space in the area to build, unlike SimCity where it completely restricts you to a small area, you can actually place down some really interesting road layouts and bridge patterns. Like these, I mean look at this, you can place down like proper suspension bridges and stuff. And I know that it let you do that in SimCity, but it never really gave you the opportunity because you were so worried about space management that you couldn't actually do it. Public transports. I swear to God I placed one of these down. I obviously didn't though. Maybe we should place down a bus transport thing, as we've now got some more money for it. I'd really like to. So I guess what we can do is, it'd be optimal to place this down in the middle of somewhere, but it's quite big. So I don't know whether we're going to be able to do that. Maybe if we, for the future, say, put one down here. And then we can put down some bus routes. Oh, look at this! This is cool. So put one down there. One down here. How much do each one of these bus routes cost? This is feeling like it's going to be expensive. And then I guess we can put this back here. There we go. How much did that cost? Number of bus lines. Lines monthly cost 1,000. But this actually costs... what the hell? Okay, whatever. I'm sure these cost a lot of money. Monthly cost 1C. That doesn't sound like a lot. I'm going to assume that's fine. So we've got one line here. I guess we can put down another line. Park and Ride Bus Company. Bus Lines Management. Bus. Well, this area here is very efficient on their bus front. Achievement 1. Step 1 of bus line achievement. And we got achieve on Steam. Lovely. Oh dear, that'd be another nice thing for you guys to look at on my profile, I'm sure. Okay, what is this? Housing, unskilled worker. It just really bothers me that no one's moving into this area here. I guess we could speed this up, that might help. God damn it, how many times am I going to forget that? I just really want to know why leisure satisfaction is low enough to... I mean, they're satisfied in literally everything else. Perfectly satisfied, but no one wants to move in. Why? Elites. I guess we could put down some more of the industry, high-tech industry in this area, but I just don't feel as if anyone's going to move in. I guess we can try. Slope too steep. Let's put down some high-tech offices over here. Like so. And then I guess we can put down some exceptional offices. 20,000 it costs. Wow, oh, these are the exceptional offices that I found last time. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't do that then. Actually, looking at that, the high-tech, there is a bit more high-tech industry that's just moved in instantly. So I'm starting to question. Oh no, that wasn't the one I put down. God, I'm so stupid. In fact, is this all high-tech industry as well? It is. So we definitely don't have a lack of jobs for elites. We just have a bad reputation. Jobs are not a problem. Not enough tourism services. Maybe that's something that we could have looked into. Electricity is too expensive. Can we trade this? Can we trade electricity? Pakistan with Omnicorp. Electricity. Where are you? -4. Because we can buy all of this, and that's lovely, but then our outgoing of money is going to drop substantially. Imported cash tokens 50,000. Okay, so that's something that we're using. But look, it's dropping right down. Services. All for the sake of having electricity. When I could just put down some more electricity stations. Which I think is just something that I need to do. So maybe this is something that we should not do at this point in time. I think if you're -4 in anything, you should not really be buying any of it. There we go. So what we're going to do then is we're going to just litter a load of these services everywhere. Small power plant? Sure, we'll put down one here. Unfortunately these do cost 5,000, which is where you start questioning whether you should be buying these or not. I guess maybe 2 is fine. Again, we're down to 8,000 or so. It's just a massive juggling act, which I don't really understand. I feel as though you guys probably rage at how probably easy and obvious this is. But for me, when I'm sitting here, not taking it too seriously, it's not so good. Then we've got the whole water pump problem as well. We're running out of water. So we should probably buy some more water things. Which obviously sounds like a brilliant idea until you realise that you've got no more water on your Earth. On your Earth! No more water on Earth to take. And then you think, well, I've just drained even more of my money getting all this water so that people don't complain about having to import water. But then there's no more water that I can import, so if we start having an even bigger population of people, where are we going to get water from? We're going to have to import it. But then if you start importing things from Omnicorp, then you're going to be in the red in terms of money again, which is not very good. So what the hell do you do? So we're -1, we've got no more water that we can extract from our plot of land. I guess the idea comes in with this game, much as it does in SimCity, again to compare it. You've got the idea of having multiple cities in your world. So what you do is, if you're struggling for electricity in this city, what you do is you create another smaller city in which you focus on electricity production and none of the other rubbish that I'm trying to fit all in one here. And the same goes for maybe the holiday, like the, what's it called, tourism. So maybe you have a tourism-based city as a separate entity to this one. So this might be our city that maybe we shouldn't have grown this big, but we just focus on agriculture production. That might make a lot more sense instead of trying to do everything in one. I think that probably is the way that you're supposed to play the game. Unfortunately, because this is a planned sort of shorter Let's Play of the game, I never really expected to run multiple cities in one playthrough, which is probably my Achilles heel. But at the same time, there's not much we can do about that now. We've tried to shove everything into this one place, which has sort of stunted us slightly, because there's all these empty plots of land, people aren't happy, we haven't got enough money to sustain us, and it's all gone wrong, basically. But this is the trials and tribulations, folks, of actually doing Let's Plays. So if you enjoyed the series and wish to leave your sort of appreciation that I've at least given it a go, or indeed your utter dismay that it's ending and that I was so shit, then please feel free to do so in the comment section below. So leave ratings and subscribe if you haven't done so already. For those of you looking forward to more simulation games, I've got a lot of more stuff coming out on my channel very soon that will interest you. Some Spore, some SimCity and some other stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting the series if you enjoyed it, and thank you as always. Awkward goodbye. Awkward.